So, Marvel Rivals is fun, but the people, not so much. Which is why lately I've been playing mostly exclusively in the bots mode. And it's not because I'm terrible, okay, maybe a little bit, but mostly because it's just more fun for me. Let me explain. So first thing is the no toxicity part. I'm not saying there's zero toxicity in this mode. There is some, there is barely any. I've been playing for the last few months only this game mode, and I have maybe had 2 occasions of people saying bad stuff. One of them were like pretty bad. People were name calling and, you know, racist stuff, so I had to report the guy and he got like muted or something. The other one was just, hey, no healing, something like that. Just very simple stuff. But for the most part, this game mode actually allows you to just do whatever you want and nobody's gonna name call you. People are almost always gonna actually, even if you do something stupid like walking off the map consistently, people are gonna be laughing with you and not really at you. There's a lot more positive feedback. Even if people suck and people are very bad in this mode, I'm not saying that I'm good, but people are, oh my god, people are horrible. We'll get to it. But even then, when people are so horrible, people are actually very kind to each other. People are saying like, hey, good healing, blah, 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 even though the healing wasn't great, or the DPS weren't great, or the tank wasn't great, which granted, I'm the tank most of the time, so nobody says that, but I had to sneak that in, sorry. But I do love this mode for that. It's a really, really good example, in my opinion, of how multiplayer online should be. Online in general should be, not necessarily games, but online. Now, the bad part for this, I didn't forget, I mentioned there's going to be good and bad parts about this. That the bad part is that you might actually lose on the whole team up thing in the game. The game is a multiplayer game. You're supposed to be doing stuff together, and most of the time you're going to be doing something on your own. This is kind of horrible, but you will most likely be the one to decide if your team wins or loses. I know it's kind of stupid, but you actually can lose to bots. It happened to me, like it happens like maybe once every few days. I lose like one game because I like try to different characters. I haven't really played much, so I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. And once I switch to a character that I know I can carry on, it's a stupid thing to say because it's a bot's game, but to carry on, then the game instantly switches and we're winning. So you have those games too. And because you don't have the usual why aren't you healing me or stop playing this character in the chat, everything kind of changes. Which leads me to the next point, which is the pace of the game is way more relaxed. Do you know this feeling when you're watching a streamer rant about something gaming related while he's shooting some random characters in the shooting range? So yes, this feeling when you just relax, you have something to watch on the second screen while you're doing an action, like a repeating action or something that's very calm, it's a lot of fun. Obviously, it very much depends on what you're doing in your life. Since my life is way more chaotic IRL, then when I go to game, I don't want stress, I want to relax, because my life is stressful enough as it is. And I think this is why this game mode attracts me the most, and I think many people like me will like this game more because it's so relaxed, because you don't really have to perform all the time, because even if you don't perform, nothing really happens. You don't lose anything. Nobody is gonna say anything, which is really, really why I enjoy this one. Now, this could be good for a few things. Number one, as I said, yes, to relax. Number two, since you don't need to pay too much attention and you can punish the bots and they don't really do too much. Yes, they have crazy aim, but you can learn new characters in this mode very easily. Because even if you suck, you can still get the MVP and you can still basically ultra perform in the game because the AI is so stupid and predictable. But when I say relaxed, I don't necessarily mean that it is boring. In fact, the bots have these moments where 1 second they're just running into a wall in place, and the next they just land a crazy shot that even like IRL Hawkeye would sweat to watch these kind of shots. It's insane. And this leads me to the next point, which is all the funny moments and unexpected things that happen to you during this mode. I really should make like in highlights only for this. So many funny things happening. Wolverine taking you off the map as a bot, obviously, or crazy aims coming out of nowhere. Basically bots with no vision of you can headshot you from like a mile away. It's so insane. Or any other crazy move that the bots can do with you not really expecting it. So what I'm saying is that I think the bots are slowly learning, or maybe they are just using more combos and techs. I just can't understand how they actually do it, how they seem to change a little bit, but also stay the same the entire time. They also counterpick, which is kind of annoying. I wholeheartedly believe that actually playing dive against the AI, against the bots, is much harder than doing it against players. Obviously up to certain ranks, and then it switches back up to be players, because players are way more aware and they have better aim sometimes. More consistent aim, I would say. But generally, because they have like ultra instinct, they are able to know if you're behind them, even if they don't make any sound, even if you don't move, even if you're invisible, they will know you're there. You can't hide behind the AI. They just know you're there. If you jump from above, you try to make a crazy move, they can know you. They don't need to see you to know you're there, which is the big difference from real players. And honestly, that's kind of when I realized that numbers don't really tell you the whole story. High rank, low rank. In bots mode, none of this really matters. You're just there to have fun. The very known sentence that says bigger number, better person, obviously people say it as a joke, and I truly believe that, as a joke. People are not really better than you just because you have a better rank. You might be better than me at playing Punisher, at playing Thing, at playing Torch, doesn't matter what. Yes, you might be a higher rank than me. It doesn't mean anything. I never understood this thing that you have to play ranked, or that if you have a high rank that means you're something else. I never played a ranked game in any game I played online. I never understood this. When I played LoL, I never played this. When I played Paladins, never play ranked. And now when I'm playing Marvel Rivals, I never play that. And every other multiplayer game that I played in between, like small time, like a few hours here, a few hours there, never played ranked. I never understood it. What the hell is the fun of it? It's just sweating for the sake of sweating. I never understood that. So as I said previously in my second point about relaxing, I think the big difference is that my life is way more chaotic and where I live, blah blah blah, Israel, you know, all the stuff. So when I come and I play games, I want to relax. I don't really want to be stressed all over again and really try hard. So I think that's like the biggest point, the difference to me. So yeah, bots mode is not for everyone. For me, this is where Marvel Rivals actually feel the most marvelous. I had to do that. No egos, no stress, relaxed play style. Nobody's coming after you. Just some crazy AI doing crazy moves, sometimes shooting you with crazy aim that makes you just rethink your life decisions. But I don't know, did you try the bots mode? What did you think of it? I know it has like a stigma that if you play this, you're that, you're bad. And yes, most people who play this game mode are horrible. Again, I think I might have to do a compilation. Maybe I'll actually start doing this, like recording and showing how horrible people can be. I never understood, like, how are you playing with your legs? You will see. I think I'm gonna actually have to do this, actually make like a funny compilation of stupid people. Yeah, but thank you for listening to my rant, and I hope that you might actually try the bots mode more seriously now, if you're looking for something relaxing like me. The game is free, and why the hell not, right? That's it. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, thank you. If you didn't, let me know why, so can improve it. Keep safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.